What's good everyone, Sharette here, bringing you guys another episode of my Balance Freedom series. Haven't been around in a while on the channel, a couple of days. I think my last video uploaded was a replay, and then before that was a subscriber duel. So it's been like 3-4 days since I've uploaded a video of me actually speaking. So I'm back now. I had a messed up voice for a few days, so I couldn't upload. But I decided to do a Balance Freedom on Dark Dragon, even though it's more controversial. I definitely think that it is worth talking about and giving my reasoning behind why I think this card can come back from 1 to 3. So if you guys don't know what Dark Dragon does, a bit of a stupid thing to say, but because Dark Dragon is one of the more iconic monsters because of the whole Tele-DAD format, but I'll still explain him for you. So let's just zoom in to his card a bit and read him. So it says, cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summon from your hand by having exactly 3 dark monsters in your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can banish 1 dark monster from your graveyard, then target 1 card on the field, destroy that target. So obviously an extremely strong card. You can just instantly drop this for free. Banish up to 3 cards, banish 3 dark monsters from your graveyard, destroy 3 cards your opponent controls, or even if them dark monsters go from your graveyard, you can always just have fuel for him if you're playing a dark based deck. But the reason why I think this card can come back to 3 is simply because I've always put Dark Dragon and Judgment Dragon in the same boat, if you know what I mean. So with Judgment Dragon, you summon him, you just drop him exactly the same way that Dark Dragon drops from your hand, special summon. But Judgment Dragon is if you have 4 or more light swans. And Judgment Dragon says pretty similar effect actually. You can pay 1,000 life points, destroy all of the cards on the field. So in my opinion, Judgment Dragon is kind of stronger, but Dark Dragon can be stronger in some circumstances if you don't want to blow up your own field. But overall, Judgment Dragon can do more damage than Dark Dragon. Now some people may argue that, oh, well, Judgment Dragon's more archetype based, you have to be playing light ones to summon him and stuff. But with Dark Dragon, the way I see it is, if you're going to play Dark Dragon, if you come back to 3 because you want to play 3 copies, you have to play a deck that's definitely more focused on Dark attribute. Like, you can't really have too many engines in there. It can't really be a hybrid where, okay, I have a couple Dark monsters I can just splash in Dark on. Really, your deck has to be full on Dark. So a good example of where you can put this card in is maybe Dark Lords, because Dark Lords, all their monsters are Dark except Christia, which they just tech in to stop your opponent from special summoning. But apart from Christia, all their monsters are Dark. So putting Dark Dragon in there makes sense because you're most of the time going to have 3 Dark monsters. It has to be exactly 3, and that's what makes it a little bit harder to summon than Judgment Dragon as well, because Judgment Dragon says 4 or more light swans with different names. Dark Dragon has to be exactly 3. So that's why I think you have to be playing a fully like dark based deck to be able to summon him, because many other decks like that have dark monsters can't have 3 dark monsters exactly at the same time. So the summoning condition is a bit harder. Plus with Dark Dragon, you kind of have to hard draw it, or like desires into it, or upstart into it, or whatever draw power you want to go into it, because it's not really searchable. Yes, you can say, oh, which of the Black Forest searches it? It's just got its errata, it's coming off the list. But which of the Black Forest new errata says you can't summon that card or activate that card's effects, I think, the turn you add it. So even if you search Dark Dragon off which of the Black Forest, then you have to wait till next turn to summon it. And we all know that Yu-Gi-Oh is like a first, second turn kind of game where, okay, I'm going to establish my field on the first or second turn, and if I get 2 left behind and you establish your field before me and I don't break it quickly enough, then I'm going to be behind in the game and I'm going to end up losing. And like waiting a turn to summon Dark Dragon isn't the best thing, because your opponent knows you have Dark Dragon and might play around it, put negation on board to stop it. You guys know the drill. So Dark Dragon was originally limited because of the Tele-DAD format. DAD is just the acronym for Dark Dragon. But with the Tele-DAD format, Tele-DAD was tier 0. If you thought Necros was tier 0, or if you thought Zoo right now are tier 0, you guys should have seen Tele-DAD. Like, I didn't play in the format, but I've seen videos, I've seen people talk about it. I obviously have some knowledge on it because I am pretty active on YouTube and know quite a few things about this game. Not to toot my horn, obviously, but yeah, the Tele-DAD format literally was tier 0. Either you played either you played Tele-DAD, or you didn't, or you decided to lose, because Tele-DAD was the be-all end-all deck. Like, they had Crush Card Virus, they had Malicious, Stratos. Like, their play was to get 3 dark monsters on the field, summon Darkholm, then make synchro plays into Stardust. They use like Destiny Hero, Malicious, and Plague Spreader Zombie. I don't have Malicious, otherwise I would have put it up onto the mat, but they'd use cards like Plague Spreader Zombie and stuff to go into your synchros and summon Dark Dragon, because Stardust Dragon is really good against Dark Dragon, because Stardust Dragon can stop Dark Dragon's effects. Plus Crush Card Virus could obviously destroy your opponent's Dark Dragon. So overall, the Tele-DAD mirror match was really mad, to be honest. Like the other part of it is Tele, which comes from emergency teleport, so you could special summon like Kree bonds and then tune Kree bonds and like your malicious to summon Stardust or Fort Ruler Archfiend or other synchros like that. So that's originally why this card got limited. But in my opinion, right now we have so many powerful cards in this game. We've had Masterpiece, the Fun Slaying King, who's literally a better version of an Egyptian god card. We've had the Zodiac Monsters, where it's 1 card into 10. Fusion. If you guys didn't play against the Fusion sub combo, you guys are lucky, but that's been pretty recent, so I assume most people watching this video have played against the Fusion sub combo, because it wasn't like 10 years ago. It was like maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I think. Maybe even less than that. I don't really pay too much attention to the meta in this past year, because I don't really like it that much. Ever since Necros format finished, I've been a bit iffy about the meta, if you know what I mean. So with a Dark Arm Dragon, that's really my reasoning behind it. Even though it's easy to summon, then Judgment Dragon is kind of more generic. It's not as powerful in a way. It is still powerful, but being able to like put Dark Arm Dragon in these dark based decks, like maybe Dark World, Dark Lords and stuff, I think cards like this are really healthy for the game, where like the Dragon Rulers, that's just my same reasoning behind the Dragon Rulers. If you put them all back to a free, then it'd be really nice to have this little Dragon Ruler engine that you could put into other decks to kind of boost them up a little bit. And that's my reasoning behind Dark Arm Dragon. It's always good to have cards in the game that aren't really too broken, that aren't going to dominate, but are nice to give these rogue decks and maybe like boost up these rogue decks to like tier 2 or whatever. So that's really my reasoning behind why Dark Arm Dragon can come back. There's really, in my opinion, there's not much reasoning behind it, because it overall is a really good card, but in my opinion it doesn't really deserve to be limited. Coming back because being limited is kind of more of a sacky card. It's kind of like Soul Charge. You got it or you not got it. You can't search it. So if you put it back to 2, still it's going to be pretty hard to see. So I think putting it back to 3 will allow people to see it. And I don't think there's going to be times when your opponent's going to drop triple Dark Arm Dragon on you. And even if you do, that's not really scary, because like 2 of them are technically 2,800 vanillas, because you have to have 3 Dark Monsters in the graveyard, and then only one of them will, or even if all 3 of them use their effect, then it doesn't really matter, because overall you're getting 3 cards of your pops, free pops anyways. So summoning triple Dark Arm Dragon is just like summoning triple JD, where you use the first effect, drop the other 2 and like win from there. So that's been my reasoning, as I've said a few times now. Thank you guys for watching. 200 sub special to come. It's going to be amazing. Please stay tuned for that. People are going to get savage. That's all I can say. Definitely making up, it's definitely going to be a make-up for the fact that I haven't uploaded any proper quality content in the past few days. That should be up tomorrow or the next day. I've said something else about my 10,000 view special, but I'm still having issues with that. I really do need to sort that out, because the first time I made it, I thought it was okay, but then I kind of thought like I can do better than this. It's not my best quality, like my House of Champs video or whatever. Like that was good quality stuff in my opinion, but the video I made for my 10,000 view special wasn't the best. So I kind of rambled on a bit. Dark Arm Dragon to free. If you watch this far, put in the comment section hashtag Dark Arm Dragon to free or Dad to free. Yeah, hashtag Dad to free. If you don't agree with me, please tell me your views in the comment section. This has been Shurit. Peace.